Welcome to all my wonderful students. Today I am here with you to perform the experiment related to volumetric analysis. What do you mean by volumetric analysis? Yes, volumetric analysis is one of the method in which we find out the volume, that is your strength of an unknown solution by a standard solution, by quantitatively measuring the volume of the solution. Yes, so today here our learning outcomes are how to prepare standard solution, and here the standard solution we will prepare, that is of oxalic acid. So aim is preparation of standard solution of oxalic acid. Experiment to prepare 250 ml. We have to prepare 250 ml of 0.1 molar oxalic acid. This 0.1 molar, it is the strength, and capital M indicate here molarity. What do you mean? Molarity. What is molarity? We know very well. It is number of moles of any substance that is solute here per liter of the solution. So we have to prepare 0.1 molar or 1/10 molar oxalic acid. So what are the apparatus required? Weighing bottle, beaker, wash bottle, glass rod, right? 250 ml measuring cloth. Yeah, we will do the experiment. We will perform it after the understanding theory portion. Alright. Next is the chemicals. We need here crystals of oxalic acid. Alright. So what is the theory behind this? Yes, theory is there. What is a standard solution? First of all, a solution whose strength, that is molarity here, is known. Alright. Now oxalic acid, you know what is oxalic acid? Yes, oxalic acid is an organic acid. We know there are different type of, depending upon the source of the acid, we are having two types, mineral and organic. Mineral are those which are prepared from the rocks, right, and the mineral sources, but organic are those which are obtained from the plants or animals. Yeah, you know which of the vegetable or fruit give us oxalic acid? Yes, it is our potato. Tomato, yes, tomato. It is your tomato, oxalic acid, fine. So we have to prepare its solution now. So theory according to this, first of all we need molecular mass, because molarity is number of moles of substance in liter. So moles, how to calculate? That we know very well. Mole equal to given mass upon molar mass. Okay. So molecular mass. To calculate molecular mass, we should know the formula. The formula is here. COOH bond, COOH dot 2H2O. This 2H2O is here. It's water molecules of crystallization. Okay, so I can write the simple way formula this way: C2H2O4 2H2O. Calculate the molecular mass by using their individual atomic masses of each element, right? We will got 126 gram. Okay, now to simplify the thing, let us first do the calculation for the preparation of 1 molar strength solution 1 liter. Then we will convert accordingly. So you know when we will get 1 molar? Yes, when given mass is now equal to the molecular mass, right? So means if I will dissolve 126 gram of oxalic acid in 1 liter, the solution prepared, that is having strength 1 molar. Alright, but we need a solution having strength 0.1. So it's very simple, right? So simply for 1 liter we need strength I need strength of 0.1. So for 1 molar we need mass 126. So for 0.1 molar we will need multiply with that molarity. The total molecular mass we will got here 12.6. Right? This is that to prepare 1 molar solution of to prepare 1 molar we need 126 gram, but for 0.1 molar now it's there 12.6 are required. Okay. Now next is, but I have to prepare 250 ml. 250 ml is required. So divide your volume, that is for 1 liter, I will divide by the 4, right? Same way divide the mass also by the 4. You will get the required mass which I have to weigh. Why this calculation is there? This is only to find out that how much I should weigh out the oxalic acid and dilute it to make up it to 250 ml. I will dissolve in 250 ml of water, but what mass is there which I have to weigh? For that this calculation is going on. Okay, so in this way we will find out the mass is here 3.15 gram. This is one of the method, but very simple trick I will tell you here. Very simply remember this formula. Rather than go for this, I have told in detail also, but it's very simple. That the mass of any chemical, because in competition how to go? Simply go by the trick, right? Where there is time is less. So you have to find this. It is mmV upon 1000. Where m is the molecular mass of that chemical. Multiply by the molarity. Which molarity solution we have to prepare? Divided by, multiply by the volume. How much volume we have to prepare? Divided by 1000. For example, in this case, molecular mass is 126. Molarity of which we have to prepare strength 0.1. And how much volume we are required? 250 ml. Okay, you will get the direct answer 3.15 gram. Okay, this was our theory. Now, let us move to the lab to perform it practically with the help of this apparatus. Alright, let us move to the lab. Okay, so now here is our equipments, our apparatus. Now we will perform practically. So what apparatus we will use here? This is your measuring flask, right? 250 ml measuring flask is there. It's a stopper by which we will stop it. This is our beaker. This is the weighing box. So we have to use here to weigh the chemical. This is beaker, it's not required. There is wash bottle, right? This is our chemical oxalic acid, alright? And this is our digital weighing machine, right? So let us start. First of all, I need this chemical amount is 3.15 gram. Okay, so I will weight. Spatula is also required. You know what is spatula? Yes. Yes, spatula we will use here. We'll take the help of spatula. First of all, I will make it on, right? This is the on mode. Now I will keep it down. Okay. Then I will check the unit. Gram is there. I will keep it up. Then I will tear it. Okay. Its mass can be calculated, but no need. Then I need 3.15. So I will weigh. I will transfer. .15 3.15. Yes, is there now. Now afterward, you just make it off. It's not required. And this beaker we have to transfer all this oxalic acid. Transfer it. Then if some crystal are present here, we will use the wash bottle, right? So that full crystal they come down. Yes. After this, we will make it near about 100 ml water we will add. Then by the help of this glass rod, stir so that all the crystal dissolve nicely. Very good. Yeah, crystals are going to dissolve. Crystals are going to dissolve. Yes. Now crystals are dissolved. Yes. Now after this we will transfer. Now this is your measuring flask. So here there is a mark here. Alright. This mark here down. Round one. Up to here we have to fill water in it. Right. We have to make up it. We will transfer. So again we can use water here so that there should be no single crystal left here to get the accuracy. Alright, now at last, now this you have to make up to this mark. We are adding more solvent, water. Okay, we can use this. Yes, now remember, now when I will make up it, so there are two meniscus. This meniscus, the layer, this round curve type, curve is formed here, this is known as meniscus. For the colorless liquid, we always see the lower meniscus, right? Because it's visible there nicely. And for the colored chemicals, we are using upper meniscus because there the reading can be noted easily, right? So here we are setting noted the lower meniscus, right? And now we will shake it up by using this. We close it, then you can shake it up. Now the solution is there, right? So this way we have prepared the solution 250 ml of oxalic acid, right? So let us move to the, yes, so we have prepared 0.1 molar oxalic acid 250 ml, right? So this is our experiment today where you have performed it very nicely. Yes, last but not least, learning by doing. Dear student, learning without doing is just nothing. So, a science student always eager to perform the things practically. They never depend upon the theory only. And then our neurons start working on that. And that knowledge becomes our own knowledge. So always prefer learning by doing. With this, I take a leave. All the very best. Thank you very much.